Well, Janine, they may have come from the Labour Party, but they got these figures using freedom of information requests direct from the police and PCCs themselves, and the House of Commons have had a look at them statistically, so they're pretty solid. And as you say, here's the kind of thing they've discovered. Look at that, a 4-minute increase in the time it takes to get a police car to you in the Bedfordshire PCC area. That's up 57%. So if you call a police car between 11 and 6 in the morning, that's the kind of increase you'll be looking at.
Yvette Cooper says this is, and I quote, the direct consequence of Tory police cuts. Now, is that true? Why has there been this increase?
Well, first of all, has there been a drop in police numbers? And if you look at the stats, well, yes, there has. It's down to 1,067 police officers now, so that is a drop. But linking this increased waiting time, to this drop is tricky. Some police forces today have linked the two and said, cuts or savings are responsible for this increase. But others are saying, no, we're just using this to work smarter. So we get to those urgent calls as quickly as possible, but others that aren't as urgent, we may take a little bit longer. We allocate different resources, so we're working smarter, but overall that might make the average waiting time go up. And it's worth saying, Bedfordshire Police have told us today that they are obviously, of course, aware of this problem.
So overall, David, what's happened to crime?
Well, this will be the other thing to look at, of course, and here we can see a 7% overall increase in crime in the Bedfordshire PCC area. Look at some of these increases in violent crime, sexual offences, miscellaneous crimes against society. That's everything from soliciting through to wildlife crime, up 79%. Now, that's obviously not good. And then also, there's murder. This is the graph the Mirror used when it described Bedfordshire as the murder capital of the UK. Per million of the population, Bedford has 12 murders, but it puts it right at the top of the crime statistics, ahead of Lincolnshire, London, the West Midlands. So this might be one reason, for example, why the PCC is looking at getting an extra 100 officers in the future. Now, once again, it's worth saying the police have told us they're in the process of remodelling the way they work to enable us to significantly reduce the time we take to respond to 999 calls. But yes, the reality check is, yes, this increase is real, and it is something that you'll be noticing on the ground.